GG, boys. Let's go. Sorry about that. What's up, gamers? It's Put McGee here, and today we're going to be doing a ranked draft of Ravnica Allegiance. Before I actually begin that, I'd like to mention that if you like my videos and want to support me, the best way to do that is to leave a like on this video or to comment below. Both of those really help my videos, and commenting helps me engage with you as the viewer, and you can suggest things for me to play, new decks to play, different formats or things to try, or just leaving comments or hate mail. Do what you will. And now, without further ado, let's play. Okay. Now, Ravnica Allegiance is an interesting one in Limited. It's an interesting one in Limited because a lot of the uncommons are actually kind of hard to play in Limited, in my opinion. So, let's see what we've got here at Rare. Our Amplifier. Amplifier is a very interesting card. I'm intrigued by it. It could be kind of bad. Honestly, in Limited, it's probably just bad. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Until your next turn, Amplifier's base power becomes twice that card's power, and its base toughness becomes twice that card's toughness. Put the revealed cards at the bottom of your library in a random order. We could pick Amplifier, but it's hard to cast at 2 red, and it's just not that good on its own. It's like the turn you play it, it's a 1/1. And then the next turn, it's really dependent on what other creatures you have in the deck. And so if you're not playing really big creatures, then it's going to be really, really weak. And honestly, there aren't that many huge creatures in this set. If there were things like Agalta Primal Hunger in our deck, that would be another thing where you get a 12/12 for 4, basically. But we don't. So I think looking at this group, Shark to Crab is very strong. It's just really good. Cry of the Canarium is not bad because it's good. It's a good sweeper for the early game to get those kind of pesky, aggressive decks off the board. Rakdos Roundabout's not bad either. Neither is Senate Griffin. Chillbringer can be okay. It's a little expensive at 5 mana for a 3/3 flyer, but it does tap a target creature, and that creature doesn't untap its opponent's next step, so that's good. Slimebind is basically removal. High Alert is pretty much unplayable and Limited. I've tried it, and I've actually had a little bit of success with it in Limited, just because I was able to pick up a lot of wall type creatures. But I think I'm going to take Shark to Crab here and see what comes up next. Okay, so we don't have a rare, but we do have an Azorius Skyguard, a flyer, first strike flyer, and creatures your opponents control get -1/-0. It's a 3/3 that costs 6, which is very expensive. It's still really good, in my opinion. It's a first strike flyer, and this is going to compete with pretty much any other flying creatures in this set. There aren't many that are going to be stronger than a 3/3, and this has first strike, so that's really good. I'm considering taking it. Depose Deploy is not bad either. It's a little... it's kind of a control mechanic, but I think Azorius Skyguard is just a better card in Limited. And then we've got a Windstorm Drake, which is, again, very good. This makes your other flying creatures get +1/+0, and it's a 3/3 for 5, which is a little bit expensive, but if you have a lot of flyers, it can really pay off. Axebane Beast is a pretty vanilla 4-drop. Aeromunculus is not bad. Yeah, 2/3 flyer for 3 is actually very good, and you can adapt it later on. Humongulus is good. Scorchmark is actually quite good. It's good removal and it exiles. But I think I'm going to take the Windstorm Drake just because it's the best creature in that group. Okay, let's see. Arrestor Zeal, Undercity's Embrace. This is removal, but it's opponent's choice removal, which is annoying. But it does gain us some life, potentially. Steeple Creeper, again, is not terrible, but Rampaging Rindhorn is not bad. We're a little heavy at the top end right now. We need to start picking some lower cost creatures. I think we could potentially take Wall of Lost Thoughts, just because I know there's a lot of aggressive play in Limited right now, with Rakdos being pretty strong. So we may take Wall of Lost Thoughts to prevent getting wiped by that. Why not? I didn't see anything else that I really wanted right now, so that seemed like an okay choice. We got a Guild Gate, we got Acrobat, Storm Strike, Prying Eyes, and Shimmer of Possibility. Shimmer of Possibility is actually pretty good, just because we can fetch pretty much whatever card we want out of the top 4. And it only costs 2, which isn't bad. And nothing else here is really particularly good. Again, Undercity's Embrace is removal, but it's not targeted removal, so that's a bummer. We'll take Shimmer of Possibility, and then Thirsting Shade, in my opinion, is actually pretty good. A 1/1 lifelinker that you can pump up on your turn or pump up at any time as a blocker or an attacker is pretty good. I think I take Summary Judgment, though. Summary Judgment is removal that we need desperately at this point. I'm all about taking flyers. I am looking for any flyers I can pick up, so Concordia Pegasus is looking like a good choice, especially since I only have one other 2-drop creature, and it's a wall. I think that's a good choice at this point. Consigned to the Pit might be a good pick. We could take Thought Collapse, because this is kind of like removal. Because we can just hold on to it until our opponent tries to drop a big creature, and then we play this. Though we could take Consigned to the Pit. This is in the colors that we're playing currently, so that's maybe a better choice. But Consigned to the Pit is just destroy target creature, and then deals 2 damage. I think we take Thought Collapse. Oh, this is the first pack we saw, I believe. So we've got High Alert again, and then Cry of the Carnarium. We also have Stony Strength, Open the Gates. Rakdos Roundabout is a good creature, but I'm not playing either of these colors at this point. I could still take it and then reevaluate later, but seeing as I have a pretty strong Bant thing going here so far, I probably don't want to take that. So maybe I just take 10th District Veteran. It's a 2/3 with Vigilance, which is again not bad at all. I'll take Quench. Quench is not terrible. What are we looking at here? I'll take the Axebane Beast. I kind of like Axebane Beast in the 4 slot. It's a good blocker at 3/4. Hazda Officer. Probably won't play that, so I'll sideboard you for now. And then take Spike Wheel Acrobat. None of this pleases me. Take the Crocodile. And Rubble Reading. Deputy of Detention. That's pretty good. Okay. Let me look at what else is here first. We do have Galloping Lizrog, which is kind of a meh creature. It's kind of a high risk, a high reward, because you can make it pretty strong, but then it can also be killed, and then your whole board is weakened. We also have Syndicate Messenger, which is a very good flyer at common. We have Chillbringer, which is okay. Again, it's a little bit... we do have Senate Griffin. We've got a lot of good stuff in this pack, and so I expect to see some of that again. So I'm going to take Deputy Detention. I think it's the obvious choice here. Terramander is probably the choice. 1/1 flyer, because we have nothing in the 1 slot, and we can make it really big later on by adapting it. So, we could take Bring to Trial. Bring to Trial is not bad, because it is targeted removal, and it's for big creatures, but it does have to be only big creatures, so we can never use this to take out anything smaller than 4 power, which is a bummer. But I think I take Terramander here. I'm tempted to take Clear the Mind, because I've run into a decent amount of mill strategy in this limited environment, and this really helps against that. But Wilderness Reclamation doesn't really help us out in this deck. It's a good card, doesn't really help us. Sylvan Brush Strider is not a bad choice. It's a 3/2 for 3, and we gain 2 life. Not bad. Skitter Eel is a 3/3, and it can adapt 2 for 3. So that's pretty strong in the 4 slot. That might be the best choice here, is to take a Skitter Eel, because we do want things that we can pump up later on. We do also need to keep an eye out for Guild Gates, because those are good. Okay, This is an interesting pack to look at because it's got good stuff that I might want. But it's going to be a hard choice. So we do have Slime Bind. Slime Bind is great. It can flash in and give a creature -4, -0. So that can basically hamstring an opponent's big creature. But Dovin's Acuity can be okay, I guess. We probably only get maybe 2 casts out of this at best, I'm thinking. We aren't really running many instant spells. But if we did pick some up along the way, this would be really nice because it helps us gain a life and draw a card, and then we can get it back and keep recasting it, assuming we are getting instants throughout the game. Sphinx's Insight's also not bad. I think we take Slime Bind though. We need to make sure I have a little bit of removal, and then probably Summary Judgment is on the table again, and this may be the choice. Fairy Duelist is also good. It's a flashing creature, and it gives another creature an opponent controls -2, -0, which can be very helpful for eliminating some creatures. So it can almost function as removal sometimes. But I think Summary Judgment is more certain removal, so I think we just take that. And then maybe Syndicate Messenger. Regenesis is not bad. We're probably... Okay, another Summary Judgment is popping up. I think we take Regenesis. This is going to be very helpful if they get rid of things like Shark to Crab or like Deputy of Detention or something. We can get them back later on in the game. Maybe Senate Courier. It's a 1/4 flyer, and we can give it Vigilance. But Prying Eyes, probably we just take Senate Courier. We have another Syndicate Messenger. We have a Mammoth Spider that we could take as a big blocker. We can take another Quench, but I think we take Syndicate Messenger. It's presumably the better choice. I mean, Exposed to Daylight is really the only... Well, we could take Scrabbling Claws. It doesn't help us a whole lot, but it's potentially playable. I guess this is the point where I probably start taking Guild Gates because we need them badly. So we'll take a Guild Gate, and then take maybe Thought Collapse. I don't mind having another counterspell. Root Snare, we're not going to play that, I don't think, but I'll take it. Put Spear Spewer and Wilderness Reclamation in the sideboard. Okay, Nikia of the Old Ways. Now this is a card we're not going to play, but it's a nice tasty rare, and none of these that uncommon are things we can play. We do have a Slime Bind here, and we have another Guild Gate. Probably not going to take Steeple Creeper or Sylvan Brushstrider at this point. We have quite a few creatures, so we're looking okay. I may take Nikia of the Old Ways just as like a rare draft kind of thing, because I think anything that I'm going to want out of this will come back around. The only things I really care about are Slime Bind and Azorius Guildgate, and I figure I'm going to get one of those on the next pass, so I'll just put this on the sideboard and then see what comes up next. Okay, Azorius Knight Arbiter I think is an obvious choice. It's just really good. Unblockable, 2/5 with Vigilance for 5, and it's in our colors. It's not a flyer, so it doesn't get the bonus from Windstorm Drake, but that's fine because it's unblockable anyway, so we're always going to be able to hit with it. And it's a big blocker. We could also take Scuttlegator or Humongulus, but I think we'd take Azorius Knight Arbiter. I think that's the better choice. There's another Azorius Knight Arbiter on the table, but maybe we just take a Guildgate instead. I don't think we need anything else in the 5 slot, because we're running kind of big already with a lot in the 4. So maybe we take Guildgate here. I'm keeping my eyes out for a Simic Guildgate. Ooh, another Windstorm Drake. I think that's a yes. We've got a lot of flyers. Azorius Guildgate again. We could take another Azorius Guildgate. I'm not above it. We've got 2. Wait, We've got 2 already, so this will be 3, but that'll help our mana situation out quite a bit. And I don't really think we need Cynic Courier, to be honest. It might be nice to have another flyer that also serves as kind of a nice blocker at 1/4. Yeah, maybe we take Cynic Courier instead of an Azorius Guildgate. There's a Simic Guildgate. That's what we've been looking for. Yeah, I think we take Simic Guildgate here. And then Justiciar's Portal is an option. We probably wouldn't play that, though. So maybe we take Sage's Rose Savant. Probably won't play that either, but I'll take it. There's the Dovin's Acuity that we won't play, so... Did I ever pick Clear the Mind? No, I did not. I think I take Clear the Mind now. Again, I might not play that, but it's on the table. Okay. Sylvan Brush Strider. Probably not just another Azorius Guildgate, 'cause we want to have our mana nice and ready to go. I'll take Rally to Battle, I suppose. I might not play that, but I'll take it. The Twilight Panther. And 10th District Veteran. None of these appeal to me at all. Put a Carrion Imp in the sideboard, a Crocodile in the sideboard, and another Spike Wheel Acrobat in the sideboard. Okay, now it's cutting time. This is what I have the hardest time doing. But we only have 6 cards to cut. Okay, I think we keep everything here, and we keep Azorius Skyguard, obviously. Maybe we try to cut an Axebane Beast just because it's not a flyer, and Skitter Eel is going to be bigger. I think we probably cut one of those, again, because it's not a flyer. Not a flyer. This is a good blocker, so we keep that. This is removal, and this is removal. So we probably want to keep all of that. Probably cut Twilight Panther. I don't think we need you. Do we keep all these counterspells? We do. We have 2 Thought Collapses and 1 Quench. So if we're able to use those as removal, like basically, I mean, we do use those as removal, but do we want them? Do we really want them? I think probably, yeah. Yeah, maybe we get rid of. I do actually want to keep Clear the Mind in, because, as I said, I've run into mill strategy before in Ravnica Allegiance draft, and it was really painful to just slowly die. So I think I want to keep Clear the Mind in, because that basically resets their whole game and then allows us to kill them, presumably, or hopefully at least. What is not good enough to keep? This is all pretty much removal. I think yes, we keep you. We maybe not keep you. Or maybe we don't keep this 10th District Veteran. We will have 3 other creatures still in the 3 slot. And we've got a full... I actually do want to keep Rally to Battle, though, because Rally to Battle is a really nice combat trick. So maybe we cut you. And then... I could just play 41, because I do want to keep Terramander, and Terramander's nice to have. But maybe I just cut Wall of Lost Thoughts. Its tech is the least helpful. And then let's hope for the best. Yeah, we've got it on Suggest Land, so I'm going to keep the lands the same. I think this is going to be fine. We only have 3 green. We have 1 on Shark to Crab and 2 on Regenesis, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to have all the forests just for Regenesis, because it's going to be really helpful. We'll be able to get 2 creatures back, hopefully. And let's put the Deputy on our cover and call this Deputy of Put. Now let's get to playing. Game number 1, folks. Game number 1. Here we go. I don't know what to think about this deck, to be honest. This is actually kind of a good hand. It's got all our colors. It's got all our colors sorted out. It doesn't have any early creatures, which is a real shame, but it does have Senate Couriers for turn 3, so I think we keep it and just pray that we draw into something nice. Okay, yeah, we go Azorius Guildgate here, and then we can play Force next turn along with the Senate Courier. And Senate Courier is a great blocker, and we are just drawing lands. That's beautiful. Okay, Growth Spiral. They are sort of ramping, I guess. They're putting lands out. Yep, they're at 4 now, so that's wonderful. Skitter Eel. Okay, problem with Skitter Eel is that it can adapt and kill my Senate Courier if I'm not careful. Ooh, but I can play Summary Judgment if they try to adapt it and just kill it. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do this and then attack for 1. And then hold up a Summary Judgment for their attacking Skitter Eel. So they're at 5 mana now. Dang it. Okay, I figured they would probably play that as a combat trick, but no, they were dumber than that. So we let it resolve. I don't want to take 5 damage. So I may just block. I could just Slime Bind though. I mean, I'm not above Slime Binding this Skitter Eel. I think we just do that. We Slime Bind, and then we can block it safely. Unless he's got something up his sleeve. Titanic Brawl, eh? Okay, so there goes my Senate Courier, but he only deals 1 damage to me, so I'm not too sad about it. We'll play. Okay, yeah, I think we just play another Senate Courier as a blocker. I could kill their Skitter Eel, but there's no point really. No point. The Benthic Biomancer. What a good pickup. That's a very good pickup for limited. I mean, yeah, I resolve that. He can immediately adapt 1 if he wants to and filter his hand out. Yep, he can still do it. Resolve that. Pass 2 attackers. I don't see. I've only just now noticed his name. I don't see. Okay, my turn. Yay. Have we only drawn lands? We drew a Summary Judgment and a bunch of lands so far. So we'll just give him Vigilance and then attack. I'm hoping they attack with their Benthic Biomancer next turn so that I can kill it with Summary Judgment. Growth Spiral, not to worry about. Looks like they've got a lot of lands as well, but they have a lot of mana now. They're at 7. So hopefully things don't get too ugly. Okay, this is only an adapt 1. I mean, obviously I'm going to... No. I'm going to pass to blockers. So I want to bait him into adapting it, and then I can play Summary Judgment. So I think I block Benthic Biomancer, force him to adapt, but I don't let the counters land. And then I just take 1 damage. That was for sure worth 1 damage. Ah, there it is. There it is. The Azorius Skyguard is finally here. Yeah. There we go. Not to worry about their attackers anymore because they are 0/0s. Unless they kill my Azorius Skyguard, they're going to be in trouble. Now all I need is a Windstorm Drake. Ah, Wrecking Beast. Does he give that haste, maybe? Haste? I'm not worried at all about taking 5 damage. I'm not blocking that. Are you kidding me? I'll take the 5 damage. Okay, I'm gonna keep on taking 5 damage because I can attack without... Ooh, wait. I forgot to give this Vigilance first. Dang it. Oh well. It doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna use it as a blocker anyway. But I should have given Senate Courier Vigilance before I attacked. Just so I could have it untapped in case they play something else with haste. Biomancer's Familiar. We're not worried about that right now. But I will take another 5 damage here. So that is for sure something to worry about. We need to... Yeah, so I don't block because I want to keep Azorius Knight Arbiter alive. And I need to figure out a way to deal with the Wrecking Beast. Okay, so Windstorm Drake helps us, but we're on a clock here. So Windstorm Drake gives us... Yeah, this is big. I could keep Azorius Skyguard back to block the Wrecking Beast because it does have first strike. Oh, but it'll die, so I'm just going to attack with it. And if I have to, I'll block with Azorius Knight Arbiter or Senate Courier, I mean. Probably Senate Courier would be a better choice to block with. Though this does have Trample, so I would still take damage, but I've got plenty of blockers. I'm gonna be fine. I just need to make it to... Well, okay. That's unfortunate, because they can tap a creature now. So they can adapt the Sharktip Crab, probably they tap Azorius Knight Arbiter, and he won't untap. I still win next turn, regardless. I do have to be careful, because if I don't block here, if I don't block, and they have some kind of a combat trick to buff him, I will lose. So I do need to do this. And I have Rally to Battle, so we're going to be fine. Yeah, we're fine. I ain't even worried about it. I ain't even worried one bit. So they probably tap Azorius Knight Arbiter or maybe Windstorm. Either way, it doesn't make a difference. They still lose. They still lose. They don't have a way to remove any of these, so they're done. I assume they don't have a way. I think the only thing they can do is adapt their Sharktip Crab. So... Yeah, even if there were some way, yeah, they didn't have a way out of that situation. Even if there was some way that they could have tapped my creatures and I couldn't win that turn, I could play Rally to Battle and untap them. So we were fine. Azorius Skyguard is so good. I forget. You're like -1, -0 is not that good, but then you're like, wait a minute. It's so good because there's a lot of things that are like really low damage, and then they basically are like negated by -1, -0. Like Wrecking Beast was a good play for them because that still was something that I couldn't really deal with at 5/6. So that was definitely a really good play. But we basically negated their Skitter Eel was no good, their Gateway Sneak was no good. They were donezo, is all I'm trying to say. Again, this is almost the same hand as last time. I'm gonna keep this. Again, we have removal and we have a turn 3 creature. That's not ideal. I'd rather have creatures before that, but we will play it anyway because I hate mulliganing. I really hate mulliganing. Yeah, there's the Thirsting Shade. Thirsting Shade is nice. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play Shimmer of Possibility. just to... Yeah, I think I take Simic Guildgate. Wait. Ooh. No, probably Simic Guildgate, I think. Which is unfortunate because now I don't have a turn 3 play because I'm going to have to play this tapped. That's a bummer, but we will live. We will live with it. But we do want to be able to play Thought Collapse next turn. But they're stuck at... No, they're not stuck at 2. I'm dumb. Pass to blockers. I'm not going to kill either of these yet. I'll take little pings for now and see what they've got. Pitiless Pontiff. Yeah, it's not too big of a problem right now. Okay. So, now the problem is, this has Death Touch, and this can get Death Touch if they sacrifice a Thirsting Shade. So our Cynic Courier is not a good blocker right now. So I think I pass. I may have to take another 4 damage this turn, which is very rough, but I want to have a Thought Collapse for Karlov. Interesting them playing that before combat, because that helped me out a ton. Because if they had gone to combat before and then played that in the second main phase, I would have had to choose between playing Summary Judgment and killing one of their creatures, and holding enough mana for a counterspell. As it were, they were dumb. Now, this time I can play Cynic Courier and then still have a Summary Judgment. I could also play an Azorius Night Arbiter, but I don't want it to die to a Death Touch creature, so I'll just do this. Okay, so we block there. This is interesting. I think I will let that happen, and then I'm going to Summary Judgment Pitiless Pontiff, because I'm assuming the thing they're going to want to sacrifice is Thirsting Shade, but maybe they sacrifice Orzhov Enforcer instead. But either way, or they just take the death. Yeah, they take it. So we prevent some damage there. They gain a little life, but our Cynic Courier stays alive. Ooh, okay. Syndicate Messenger is nice, because it does have Afterlife. Or we could just play Azorius Night Arbiter. And no attacks. So unless they get more mana, their Thirsting Shade is going to die to, yeah. That's fine. I don't block that. So now I can finally start doing some damage here. Unless they have some trick up their sleeve. Dead Revels. Okay, that's unfortunate for us, for sure, because they get Taste of Karlov back. I can kill... well, actually, no, I can't really kill Taste of Karlov easily. Not as easily as I would like. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's go to combat. Attack with Azorius Night Arbiter. And then I think I play Syndicate Messenger. This is gonna be okay. So whatever I do, I don't want them to. Yeah, I'm never gonna block Orzhov Enforcer because that gives them 2 flying tokens with lifelink and vigilance, so we can't really block them. So I just need to start attacking and trying to catch up in damage instead of letting them do this. Oh, but okay, if I can play Azorius Skyguard, that would be amazing. Yeah, I mean, I think I just start attacking. Go crazy. They can't do nothing. And then I play Shark to Crab as a blocker for things that are not Orzhov Enforcer, because I'm not going to block you, but I will want to block Thirsting Shade and Teysa Karlov. Yep, no blocks. No blocks. Okay, they're gonna have some problems here. Man, Azorius Skyguard will really shut down this deck because Afterlife decks rely on tokens, and things have 1 power. Okay, so we still can't play Azorius Skyguard, sadly. But if we did, this -1, -0 would be huge for us. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna make some tough choices. I mean, not really. I think I just start attacking with everyone. I'm a little bit worried about them having Summary Judgment to kill Shark to Crab on their turn. They may have something now. I certainly hope not. But I can play another Syndicate Messenger, or I can wait and adapt Shark to Crab. The problem with adapting Shark to Crab is, okay, final payment. So they paid 5 life for that? Golly. I mean, okay. I can get it back with Regenesis if I want. But I'll probably wait to do that, so that's fine. Yeah, resolve that. It's a bummer. It's a bummer, to be sure, but it's okay. So we've almost caught up in damage already, just because they don't have enough damage output with this. These are all 1/1s, and they're about to be 0. Or not. They're not 1/1. They're 1 power creatures, and they're about to be 0 power creatures. If I can get Azorius Skyguard, I just want them to feel so sad when they see that all their creatures have 0 power. Oh, how beautiful would that be? It's not as bad though. This is not as crushing as when they play when somebody plays Ethereal Absolution and just wipes all of your tokens off the board with an enchantment. Really annoying, very annoying. If you don't know what Ethereal Absolution is, it's an enchantment that gives your creatures +1/+1 and your opponent's creatures -1/-1. So it's a huge swing. It also does another thing. You can exile a creature card from a graveyard to create a 1/1 creature token. So again, we don't block that. There's a Guildgate. We can't play it this turn. Yeah, I think I do this. They're about to have to get desperate, I think. They're about to have to get... That's not the correct terminology. They're about to have to make plays here if they want to win. But they're not getting mana. They're stuck at 5, and they only have 1 swamp. And they just can't really block any of my creatures. They can block 1 flyer each turn with Concordia Pegasus. And maybe they have some removal in their hand. I'm not sure. Final payment, eh? Oh, snap. Okay. I feel you. Interesting. Alright, so they're going to try to gain some life here. Okay, interesting. Oh, no. That was so smart. Okay, so they sacrifice. Yeah, they're playing aristocrats. So they sacrifice with final payment. They sack Orzhov Usurper. And they create tokens to block. Or not to block, but to do mean things to me. But next turn, once I get Azorius Skyguard, things are gonna change. Is all I'm saying. In turn, so they do have these right now with Vigilance and Lifelink, and so those are good blockers. Or right now they can gain them some life and deal some damage, but they're gonna be basically chump blockers once I play Azorius Skyguard, and I have to hope they don't have another final payment because unconditional removal is very annoying. Imperious Oligarch and 10th District Veteran. Yikes. Okay, so they've got a lot of creatures on the board now, which is a problem. But as long as they don't pick up removal, we gonna be alright. Okay, do I attack? Do I even attack with these? Because if I attack with Syndicate Messengers and then they kill Azorius Skyguard somehow, we just lose, I think. So we're in a bit of a precarious situation. We could take it slow. I think we have to play slow here. And be really careful about how we attack. So maybe I attack with one Syndicate Messenger. Oh no, that was so stupid. Why? Oh, why did I do that? I forgot they had this homie. I just basically gave up a blocker for no reason. That was dumb. That was such an oopsie. Please, sir, don't punish me for that misplay. If I lose the game now because of that, I'm going to be furious. Absolutely furious. Okay. Oh, I really wish I had a Rally to Battle in my hand. I could play Clear the Mind. Or I could play Regenesis. But that doesn't help me a ton yet. Though Shark to Crab will be very helpful. Man, oh, it's such a hard choice because they're gonna... And they can sack creatures with Pitiless Pontiff so easily. So I know I can get in 2 damage every turn with Azorius Knight Arbiter, which is huge. And I think I just keep doing that until I can't anymore, because they don't have a way to gain life, because all of their life linkers are zeros. And then we Regenesis. Man, this is such an expensive card to do exactly what their Dead Revels did for them earlier. That's rough. It's rough. You pay the price for the colors you play. So they kind of have to attack here, or they're just going to lose. No, that's not true. They have one more turn. They're on a short clock though. They're on a short clock. Okay. Okay. Now I can't play him and adapt him. That would be nice, because if I could win. Because they have 3 flying blockers right now. I think I go to combat, I attack with Azorius Knight Arbiter, get in my 2 damage, then I go Terramander. I want to make sure I have a Summary Judgment ready to play. So then I can play Shark to Crab as well. And still have Summary Judgment, and they haven't seen this yet. Yeah, I think that's just it. They have to win this turn, or I win. Or they can get, if they kill Azorius Knight Arbiter, they could still win. Okay. Okay. So we go to blockers. We block. No. I don't like that. That could be a trick. Okay, so we go. Yeah, I mean, they lose, right? They lose. I don't care if I lose a Syndicate Messenger. We do this. Yeah, I mean they're toast, right? They can gain some life. Actually, they can't because I'm gonna kill their Thirsting Shade. So they're gonna do that. I've got to let them activate it again, and then I can play Summary Judgment and kill it before they can actually pump it up to gain the life. And that spells the end of the game. I'm looking for them to scoop here. Okay, so they're sacking Imperious Oligarch to create 2 tokens that do nothing for them. And I lose a Syndicate Messenger. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, that's a good game. That was close. Man, we were both on such low health for a long time. We ranked up to Silver Tier 3, baby! The ranking system is kind of ridiculous right now for Limited. I should make a video on that probably, talking about the ranking system. I was going to do it a while ago, but I never did. Whoops. Hey, another Terramander. Okay, that's 2 wins. 2 games in and 2 wins, baby. Okay. Game number 3. As I just said a second ago, we have played 2 games and won 2 games. And here's our third. I think, okay, let's look at this hand. We have an Azorius Guildgate and 2 planes. We also have a Shimmer of Possibility, a Thought Collapse, a Deputy of Detention, a Shark Crab. I don't know why I said them in that order. I just did. Now, the things in our hand that we can actually play with this mana are Shimmer of Possibility and Deputy of Detention. Both very good. And we can play Shimmer of Possibility on our second turn in order to pick up a Simic Guildgate, probably, which will help us play both Thought Collapse and Shark to Crab when the time comes. So I think I'm going to keep this hand. Obviously, our mana is a little bit screwy, but we are on the draw, so we can. Okay, so we pick up a forest, which is nice. That allows us to play Shark to Crab later. So we may be able to just instead of looking for a land, we might be able to pick up something else, and just hope we draw into an island. Make sure we can play Thought Collapse, Summary Judgment. That helps us get rid of Impassioned Orator if we want to. Impassioned Orator is pretty good, so we may want to deal with that as soon as possible. We can also deal with it with the Deputy of Detention. I'm having trouble speaking. Might be having a stroke. Or I could just play Summary Judgment. I think I do. I play Summary Judgment because they probably go to combat first and attack. And I can just get rid of this before they ever gain life. Get to yonk them. Wink Daddy, what you gonna do? Okay, they didn't have anything. And we don't have the mana to play Thought Collapse, which is really lame. So I'm going to go ahead and play Shimmer of Possibility, try to pick up the mana we need. Okay, we're missing out on some flyers, which is very annoying, but we do get the island that we were in search of. So we'll go ahead and play that now. And now next turn, we have a Thought Collapse ready, and we have a Shark to Crab ready to go. So we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot right now. I'm a little worried about them getting down something big here without us having a counterspell for it. Syndicate Messenger is not too bad. I'm going to... Shark to Crab is a big play. Since this is common, I'm kind of thinking they may play multiple of these. I may be thinking that just because I have multiple in my deck, but I know that it's a good flyer. And I may be able to clean off multiple from the board with one Deputy of Detention. So I think maybe I just play Shark to Crab now that I have the mana for it. And so they have to consider this 4/4 attacker whenever they attack. Okay. Undercity's Embrace is really lame. Really lame. But it was a nice play. It was a nice play. I think I don't play Deputy of Detention. I hold up mana for a counterspell because they're getting into scary amounts of mana. And we're about to be able to play Azorius Skyguard. Teysa Karlov. There you are. Hello. Da 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 da. What? Are you kidding me? They drafted 2 Teysa Karlovs and a Priest of Forgotten Gods. What is this? Are they cheating? Are they actually cheating? This is ridiculous. This is like... What? I don't understand that. Okay, I'm going to play Azorius Knight Arbiter because I need to be able to do things. I need to be able to do things. Ill-Gotten Inheritance is very lame. I kind of wish I had kept up a counterspell for that. But I can clean that off with Deputy of Detention and still have a Quench at the ready. Orzhov Enforcer is pretty lame. Not gonna lie, that's pretty lame. But Azorius Skyguard is a really nice play right now. Azorius Skyguard is a very nice play. Okay, so we're gonna go attack. Play Azorius Skyguard and just hope they don't have removal right now, because that'd be annoying. They only have 2 cards in hand, and if they had straight up removal last turn, I feel like they would have played it on Azorius Knight Arbiter. Though I may be wrong. Blade Juggler. Okay, so that draws them a card. And we just pick up mana. Bummer. We need more blue mana sources. I'm gonna attack with Azorius Knight Arbiter, keep up Azorius Skyguard as a blocker. Am I being too greedy? Should I just get rid of the Ill-Gotten Inheritance? Because if I play Deputy of Detention, I can play Quench next turn, but they're going to have enough mana probably to pay for this. But if I keep up Thought Collapse, I can prevent either of these getting killed. So I think I just end turn and take the damage, and they gain life. So this is a bummer. We're on Sphinx of the Guild Pact. Okay, I can still counter this. I think I Thought Collapse it. Archway Angel. Interesting. Okay, I feel like I have to start being aggressive now with damage. Because they can deal 4 damage to me with this. Yeah, I think I need to start being aggressive. I've got to just attack all. Because I do get to hold up Azorius Knight Arbiter as a blocker. And they probably don't block my Skyguard, so they can still attack with Syndicate Messenger. And then I think I get rid of their Ill-Gotten Inheritance while I have the chance. And it does not have an Enter the Battlefield effect. Like, I could get rid of Blade Juggler because he's the highest damage creature on the field, but if I were to lose Deputy of Detention, he would re-enter and draw them another card, and I don't want that. So now they deal 1 damage to me, maybe. Yeah, okay, that's a bold attack. Okay, so we're in a very okay place. We're super good right now because we've got Quench and Summary Judgment at the ready. Should things get hairy? Okay, Wink Daddy. Carrion Imp is annoying because they gain some life. I'm not going to counter that. The Quench is starting to be less and less useful. I probably should have played Quench on the Sphinx of the Guild Pact in order to keep my Thought Collapse. Yeah. Okay. I take your 1 damage. And I raise you a plains. Stop drawing lands, please. I don't want lands. Okay, I gotta keep on attacking. We're getting close. We're getting close. And they're gonna probably have to block with Carrion Imp. Or they gonna die. And I still deal 2 damage. And for some reason I want to keep the plains in my hand, just because there's not much of a reason to play it yet. And I want to look like I have more card advantage over them than I do. Pitiless Pontiff is super lame. I don't like it. But I'll let it be. I'm wondering if they attack with Syndicate Messenger at all. Probably not, because they need blockers as much as possible. Yay, a forest. Awesome. Okay. I keep attacking the same way I have been. And they're gonna have to top deck well if they want to have a chance at beating me. Wink Daddy. Okay. Yeah, they're taking 2 damage every turn that they can't avoid at all. God, Azorius Knight Arbiter is too good. It's too good. I don't understand how this card can exist. And it's a common. It's common. If Vigilance and can't be blocked, and it has a huge butt, it's a 2/5. That's a great blocker. I mean, it does cost 5. Yeah, it costs 5. Whenever Resolve Racketeers deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. That's a bummer. Quench does me no good. Yeah, I misplayed with the Quench, or with the Thought Collapse earlier. I should have played Quench instead. Pass 2 attackers. I mean, I don't block because they can give it... Yeah, no blocks. Nice try. Nice try, Wink Daddy. You can't fool me. The problem is... Oh, well. That's not a problem. I'm gonna win. Oh, yeah. Regenesis is really nice. Okay, so we go to combat. Attack with both of these again. So they block with this. And take another 2 damage, so they go to 3. Oh, I can't even... Regenesis is not nice because they exiled my Shark to Crab. That's lame. Problem number 1 is that if I kill Orzhov Racketeers, it produces 2 1/1 flying blockers for them. But they can just sacrifice it anytime. So yeah, okay, well, they're done. They're done. That's 3rd win, baby. 3rd win, yeah. That feels good. Oh, 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 oh. I'm celebrating a little early, I know, but it just feels good. It just feels good to win 3 in a row, coming right out of the gates. Another Teferi. A challenger approaches. I just realized there's like smoke coming out of Teferi's staff. This is an interesting hand. I actually kind of like this hand. We start off with the Azorius Guildgate, probably play Plains after that. We don't have any early creature plays, which is fine because that's kind of how our deck works. We do have removal, and we have a nice Clear of the Mind to shuffle our graveyard back in if we want. But no, I like that we have an Azorius Guildgate. I'm hoping to draw another island so we can have... Ooh, that's nice. We have a Quench at the ready if they play something spicy this turn. Oh, Hero of Precinct 1, that's super spicy. Get that out of here. Get that the heck out of here. Thank you, Quench. My god. Okay, this is why we need another island. Pass turn. Because of Thought Collapse. I probably should have, if I were smart, I would probably edit the deck to get rid of Regenesis, because it's just not doing us a whole lot right now. We've never really effectively used it. And it's forcing us to play a lot more forests than we want to. Well, right now we're just not drawing lands, and that's a real big bummer. Because they're at 4, and they're playing Esper. Esper multicolored, it can be rough, but we did get rid of Hero when we needed to. Syndicate Griffin is a nice play, but we can not counter it, but we can deal with that with our own Syndicate Messenger, which actually will keep us on the board once it blocks their Syndicate Griffin. Ill-gotten inheritance is boo-boo. Boy, is that ever boo-boo. Okay, we can play Windstorm Drake now. Make this a 3/3. Yeah, I think we do that. I think we go Windstorm Drake and then attack, which will make them think about blocking. But if they block, this produces us a 2/1 Spirit token. The only trade-off is that now they can attack us with Syndicate Griffin, and we're not going to block with Windstorm Drake, so... We also don't have the mana for Summary Judgment or anything. But I like that play because having Syndicate Messengers with Windstorm Drake is kind of amazing. Another Syndicate Griffin is not nice. But it's a hard truth we have to deal with. And they're not attacking. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to attack with Syndicate Messenger again. See if they block. No block. And now I play my other Syndicate Messenger, which this time I probably will block. If they try to attack me, I think I block. Oh, well, that's a bummer. That's a big bummer. Not a huge problem. Summary Judgment is a thing, and we do have a Thought Collapse at the ready. So that's nice. Now we can attack with both of these, and we just have to hope they don't have a Summary Judgment of their own. But it's basically a race in damage right now, and we're gonna win it. Hopefully. They're stuck on 4 mana. Do they have a counterspell for this? That would be interesting. I would love to see a counterspell on this Summary Judgment. Nope. Okay. And then I think we take this damage, because I still want to keep the Thought Collapse ready. We take this 3, and then we can deal them 6 next turn. And another Plains. That's kind of lame. I'm expecting a Summary Judgment on my Windstorm Drake if I attack here. Depose. I will Thought Collapse that because... yeah, I don't want them to draw a card, and I want to be able to attack with Syndicate Messenger. Here's the thing, though. It may be the smart move to just attack with Windstorm Drake and keep up Syndicate Messenger as a blocker. But then they don't attack with Syndicate. I think I just attack. I think I have to be aggressive here because I do have the upper hand with my Summary Judgment. So if they were to attack me, I can... That made a weird noise. Fairy Duelist is really lame. Why? Okay, fine. Fine. If that's what you want, so be it. Okay, this is starting to get problematic because I didn't do enough damage that turn. I kind of forgot about Fairy Duelist. So let's pass to attackers, see what they've got. I think I play Summary Judgment again, and hope they don't counter this. Thought Collapse. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I do have... That was a lot of land off the top, so maybe I draw an Azorius Skyguard. Regenesis is something we can play. But it doesn't get us back anything. So I think Clear the Mind is the move. We shuffle in, and then draw Slimebind, which is... That's perfect. I think we attack. I could slime bind now just in case they have a counter spell next turn. Because if I don't, I'm in a really precarious position. No, I don't think I slime bind now. I think I wait because even if they just kill me now. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. I forgot about that. Nothing we could have done about that, to be honest. Their play with the Fairy Duelist saved their butt. Dang, Law Mage's Binding is too good. How did we not pick up a Law Mage's Binding in this draft? Lame. Lame. Okay, we finally got a loss. I was getting a little bit bigger than my britches, so it goes. So I think that was nice. Kind of knocked me down a peg, and now I've got to reevaluate. So I take out Regenesis, and then I probably put in I can put in Axebane Beast, but I think I need some more early plays. Twilight Panther is not really a quality choice due to me not being able to give it Death Touch, so I think I play probably Wall of Lost Thoughts just to be a nice defender, and it does have a little bit of mill tech for us, just like Thought Collapse does. And then we need to reevaluate our lands, so it only drops one forest out, which is kind of annoying. Shark to Crab is so good that I still want to splash for this one green that I need to spend for Shark to Crab. I think it's worth it. I really do. Every time I play Shark to Crab, they immediately remove it because it's that scary. Cause it kind of controls the board, sort of. So yeah, let's keep this and keep playing. Okay. Game number 5? Game number 5, I think. We go first, and we have a terrible hand. We have great creatures in this hand. We just don't have the mana to cast them. And we only have 2 lands, so I think we have to mulligan this and see. This is actually very good. This is a very good hand. We have Guild Gates, we have a Terramander on turn 2, and we have Slime Binds, and we have all the good stuff at the ready. Summary Judgment. Okay, this is removal, which is something we're going to need, but we also need lands really badly. So I think we put that on the bottom and play Azorius Guildgate. Jonas Ramos. Gutter Bones. That's not cool. Okay, well, we play Terramander. Wall of Lost Thoughts is going to be good for the Gutter Bones, so we can just keep him at bay for forever, basically. I'm not going to block. I'll take the damage because I want to keep my Terramander alive, and they can get their Gutter Bones back pretty easily. Okay, so Wall of Lost Thoughts, I think, comes down now. We put cards in his graveyard, and then we attack with Terramander. I'm going to play the Terramander a little aggressively because I'm not going to waste him as a blocker right now anyway, so I might as well get in damage while I have a chance. Now, I'm going to block the Gutter Bones because I don't want... Pitiless Pontiff can get Death Touch, and I don't want my Wall of Lost Thoughts to die. Blade Juggler. Blade Juggler is nice. Okay, so we finally got some mana. Slime Bind is nice, but I think Cynic Courier is nicer. I think I attack again. Try to keep pace with their damage. Then I play Cynic Courier. Cynic Courier I can block the Gutter Bones with, and then I can block Blade Juggler with Wall of Lost Thoughts. So they're outpacing me in damage because they can deal 2 every turn. Though this turn will lose their Gutter Bones. I mean, they'll be able to get it back, but they will lose it if they attack. Oh, interesting. Okay. Would they... Would they sacrifice? No, they'd probably sacrifice Gutter Bones. Yeah, I think I let the Pitiless Pontiff deal damage to me, which is lame. I probably need to play Slime Bind on that. Or I can just... Ooh, Syndicate Messenger is good. Because Syndicate Messenger can deal with the Blade Juggler. Now we gotta start making hard choices. Okay. This is bad news, slightly. 10th District Veteran has Vigilance and basically gives another creature on their team Vigilance, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Underrated, I think. I think I attack with Terramander and nothing else. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. That's disgusting. How boring of me. There's the Syndicate Messenger. I'm expecting them to have a Taste of Karlov if they're playing this. They're basically playing, like, kind of aristocrats. Okay. I play Skitter Eel. This Syndicate Messenger actually kind of screws me over because I can't do as much now. I can't be as aggressive with my flyers once they have a flyer. Syndicate Guild Mage, eh? Okay. Okay. Pitiless Pontiff attacks. They want to bait me into blocking. So they're going to sacrifice somebody. Not sure what they would sacrifice. I think I don't block. I take the 2 damage. Though I give them a nice spectacle. Hopefully not a drill bit. I'm hoping they don't have a drill bit in their hand. If you don't know what drill bit is, it is a 3 mana sorcery that allows you to look at your opponent's hand and force them to discard a card from it, a non-land card from it. But you can also cast it for 1 black mana for a spectacle cost. So, Dead Revels. Oh, Dead Revels. Azorius Skyguard, though. Okay. Soon we will have Azorius Skyguard, which will be so nice. Skitter Eel can get big. I'm going to attack with the Skitter Eel. And if they block with Blade Juggler... Okay, they block with Gutter Bones and Blade Juggler. That's unfortunate. Didn't really see that coming, to be honest. I still pump it up. Pump it up. And I kill both of them. Problem is, they can get Gutter Bones back pretty easily. Alright, Jonas. Another Pitiless Pontiff. That's a bummer. That's a big bummer. That kind of ruins my plan of slime binding this one Pitiless Pontiff. Because now... you make me so sad. Because if I were to slime bind this guy... He just will sacrifice it for this Pitiless Pontiff. So I think I take the damage again, which is pretty lame. Pretty lame. And I'm hoping I can draw a land to play Azorius Skyguard, because that will be huge. There we go. There we go. Now, we just have to hope they don't have a final payment. So no attacks. We keep up blockers. God. Okay. Aristocrats is really good right now. Pitiless Pontiff is solid. It kind of keeps me, like... It keeps me annoyed, really. That's the biggest thing. Okay, I'm going to give you... They have 3 flying blockers. I still can't adapt you because it costs too much. I probably will never be able to adapt you, honestly. I can attack with these 3. Do I even kill anything? If they block Azorius Skyguard, one of their creatures dies. But they can block both of these with impunity. Oh, so they just take the damage. They're taking the damage. Alright. So they're gonna... I guess they're just gonna try to race me in damage here. Well, yeah, now the problem is they can get back... They can deal damage to me and activate Spectacle for their... or at least they can get their Gutter Bones back to their hand. And I'm assuming they have like another Blade Juggler or something in hand, which is unfortunate for me. But the good news is, I have a Slime Bind at the ready to deal with something out here. I don't even know what I don't even know what I put it on. They're all so weak. They only deal like a tiny bit of damage. I mean, I guess I put it on Grasping Throw. Pass it to attackers. Okay, 10th District Veteran, Pitiless Pontiff, and Grasping Thrall. You untap Grasping Thrall. Smart move. I'll let those both hit me, which I don't like. I'll do that, and then wait, no, I can do this and this. And I don't even really have to Slime Bind anyone yet, unless something crazy happens. So I take the 2 damage, and they get their Gutter Bones back, which isn't a huge problem right now. It'll be a 1/1 once it hits the field. I'm hoping to draw into a Rally to Battle. That would be nice. Ooh, Clear the Mind is not very good. Whoo-wee. Okay, so I'll activate this. Give my homeboy Vigilance. And then I will attack the same as I did last time. And they're going to have to start blocking stuff. I mean, they can still block the Syndicate Messenger and Syndic Courier with these 2 without really taking much of a hit. The only thing that's a problem to block is Azorius Skyguard because it has First Strike. Okay. Interesting choice. No, we do that. So we kill the Grasping Throw, and then their Syndicate Messenger stays alive. So we're dealing damage ever so slowly. I think I actually... Oh, I could force them to shuffle their graveyard into the library. That might be the move. I'm going to force them to shuffle... It'll shuffle Gutterbones back into their library. Because they can only activate that ability on their turn. And this gives me the mana to adapt Terramander next turn. Which will be huge. And I still have mana up for Slimebind. Okay, so we're not in a terrible position. We're not in a good position by any means. We're actually kind of in like... a little bit of a precarious spot. But they don't have a ton of damage to deal me on any given turn. Though they may just have enough. I'm gonna have to start blocking things. I've been not blocking things a lot. No, man. Okay, well that's game. That was horrible. Yep, that's just game. I don't have a counterspell for that, so we resolve that. We take 2 damage, and then all of their creatures are much stronger now, and then they kill me. I was just about to say how good Azorius Skyguard has been for me, and then they go and kill it, and just kill me. They've got me so good. Yep. That's too much damage. Too much damage. Too much damage. Okay, let's see if I could possibly survive this. No. Let's pass to blockers. We block you. If we block with Terramander... Okay, no, we can't survive. I won't concede. I'll be a good person and just let them kill me. Ouch. That was a nice top deck by the opponent there. Had just, I guess they probably had that in their hand but didn't have enough mana to play it. And then they finally got it and killed me. Alright. We gotta get this back together. We gotta get it together. Get it together. I'm gonna blame... I didn't change anything. Oh, no. Cancel. I meant to say done. And then... Okay. I'm gonna blame that one on the draw. It's probably not true. But I did... Okay. So things we didn't draw that game that I've been drawing a lot are Thought Collapse. So we didn't have counterspells that game. We also did not have an Azorius Night Arbiter. And we also did not have a Sharkta Crab. And all of those things have been important so far. We almost pulled it out just with the Azorius Skyguard really coming through there for us. But depending on one creature to kind of win you the game is a precarious strategy. It's one I do not suggest. Okay, so they're looking like a lot of colors. But we've got a nice hand lined up here. So we're going to be able to play Thought Collapse next turn. And we've got a Windstorm Drake for once we get our board. Our board set up a little better. Are they just playing Gates? Can you even effectively play Gates in Limited? Bruh. Okay. I'm a little bit nervous. Not gonna lie. Do I play... I think I hold for a Thought Collapse because they could potentially have 4 mana this turn. But they don't. Growth Spiral. I could quench this. I can quench Growth Spiral. Stop them from ramping so much. They probably got a Guildgate thing, right? What you call it? Gate monster. What do you... Gate Colossus. That's what it's called. Okay. Do we do the same... I think we hold up mana for Thought Collapse this turn. I mean, we could play Senate Courier. Or something. I want to play Wall of Lost Thoughts, though, and see what they've got going on in there. But I think I just... mean, I've got to start doing damage at some point. I don't want to keep holding Thought Collapse. They're not that far ahead of me in mana because I stopped that growth spiral. But I'm a little nervous about what this turn is going to hold for me. Gatebreaker Ram. Yeah, we probably wanted to deal with that. Okay, that's a yikes. That's a big yikes. Ouch. Okay. Well, how can I win? How can I still win this game now that I've made such a grave error? So they've got a Gatebreaker Ram that's a 6/6, and I don't really have a good way to deal with that unless I draw a Slime Bind. The only way to do it is to just outpace them as best as I can. And it's going to be tough. We can deal 5 where they can deal 6. I could potentially kill it if I blocked with Windstorm Drake and played Summary Judgment. He plays Summary Judgment, and okay, so I don't block. Oh, also, this has Vigilance, so it doesn't tap, so I can't even play Summary Judgment on this. This is a really horrible matchup, and I oofed up. Okay, Slime Bind is really, really good. That'll let us get away with our Wall of Lost Thoughts as a blocker for their Gatebreaker Ram. So Slime Bind was a really, really nice top deck right there. So yeah, let's play Wall of Lost Thoughts. We'll put cards into their graveyard. So we swept through a Kaya. So it looks like they're doing like, I mean, it's Gates. It's Gates in kind of a control. An interesting build. Alright, so we go ahead and play Slime Bind on the Gatebreaker Ram, which, if this lands and they don't have like removal for this enchantment, I can just keep blocking with Wall of Lost Thoughts for forever. Or I guess if they have removal for Wall of Lost Thoughts, but I will outpace them in damage now because this is only a 2/6 instead of a 6/6. Blade Juggler is not a problem. We can deal with that later. Go to my turn. Shimmer of Possibility. That might be nice. Yeah, let's go and play Shimmer of Possibility. See what we pull up. Deputy of Detention, you say? So we can get Deputy of Detention or Azorius Knight Arbiter. I think maybe Deputy of Detention just in case they have another Gatebreaker Ram. We're going to want this in hand. Azorius Knight Arbiter would of course be really nice. That may have been the better pick. But I think I attack. And I hold on to Deputy of Detention in case things get hairy. And I still have mana for a Thought Collapse. That was an unfortunate group of cards to look at because it was really tough to pick between Deputy of Detention and Azorius Knight Arbiter. Okay. I can kill the Blade Juggler, but that'll mean I don't have mana for Thought Collapse, but I think I'd kill Blade Juggler. I think I'd do it. I don't want to take 3 damage. They've got a handful of cards that I'm worried about. Maybe they just don't have the right mana to play it. Another Blade Juggler. But they had to pay 5 for that, so that doesn't make me mad at all. It's kind of okay. Yeah, and we just attack. So we take them to 7. I think we maybe... I might shuffle my graveyard in to try to pull that Quench back out. I think I cancel. And just in turn and hold up Thought Collapse. I mean, I could still play Thought Collapse even if I did clear the mind, but I just don't see much reason to do this at this point, except to just draw a card. Collision. Yeah, we need to Thought Collapse that. Footlight Fiend, not a problem. Thirsting Shade, that might be a problem. Alright, so we block the 3 damage, take the 2. We've got another Thought Collapse, which is nice. Thirsting Shade is going to be a problem. We need to get rid of that. Maybe I play Deputy of Detention and get rid of Thirsting Shade. Yeah, Thirsting Shade is the biggest problem because it can deal, or it can just gain them life, and we want to put them on a tighter clock. And I do have Thought Collapse still ready. Okay, Impassioned Order. I think I let Impassioned Order stick and counter whatever comes next, which is nothing. Okay, so we block there. I think I do have to block. I do need to block with Deputy of Detention. So I block Footlight Fiend, even though it can still deal with damage to somebody. I just take 2 damage from Gatebreaker Ram. Oh, they can kill my Wall of Lost Thoughts. I was not paying attention to that. I should have blocked the Gatebreaker Ram. That was dumb. That was a big oopsie. Let's clear the mind. I'll shuffle my graveyard back in. I have to avoid death this turn. Okay. If I can make it one more turn and keep Windstorm Drake alive, I will win. They have 8 damage on the field, and I have 1 blocker. I'm assuming they might have like a Skewer the Critics or something in their hand. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. I don't know what they have. Yeah, they attack with all. I block here. I can take 6. I also have a counter spell up, so I think I'll win. Yeah, okay. They scoop. Yeah. Whew, they did not have a way to deal any more damage to me. Yikes. That was scary. This pleases me. Collision Colossus. Alrighty, folks. That's 4 wins and 2 losses. We're forging ahead. Let's see what we can get here. Alright, coming into what is, I guess now, 4 wins and 2 losses. This is game 7. Golly, this is going to be a long video. This is a nice hand. I'm going to keep this hand. It's good. It's got a white, a blue, and a green. And we have early removal and early counterspell. Oh yeah, baby. This is good. It's looking like Aristocrats, which is bad. I don't like Prowling Caracal. So we have... I can play Summary Judgment and kill Prowling Caracal, but that removes Quench from my hand. I think I need to kill this, yeah. I don't want to keep taking 3 damage just to hold up a Quench at this point. It doesn't do me a whole lot of good. And that was, okay, good. That was a smart move. Now, I think I go ahead and get the Senate Courier down. The bad news is that I have a counterspell, but I don't have removal for something once it hits the board. So this could be a mistake playing that. No. What you got? Okay, nothing. Windstorm Drake is great. Now, they probably have Summary Judgment, so I want to make sure this doesn't get tapped. Or I could just play another Senate Courier once they kill this one, I guess. But then that will mean I can't play Quench. But wait. Summary Judgment will only deal 3 damage on my turn. It'll deal 5 on theirs, and I shouldn't be too worried about that. So I'll go ahead and I'll just attack normally. And get, yeah, damage in, and then get another Senate Courier down, because next turn I'll have two 4s on the board. Because Windstorm Drake is going to give him a +1/+0. I'd like to have 2 Windstorm Drakes. That'd be nice. Well, that's a bummer, ain't it? Grasping Thrall was not nice. I could play Azorius Knight Arbiter. Because Windstorm Drake doesn't help us a ton at this point. I think I play Azorius Knight Arbiter first. Say no attacks. Of course, I've got these counter spells that I want to be able to play, but I am tapping out every turn. Which, I mean, I guess is good because I'm curving out nicely. I just don't want to be tapped out if I have they must have something. Bladebrand, Arrestor's Zeal. Okay, so yeah, they get a kill in on one of those. That's not the end of the world. Forbidding Spirit, huh? That is interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I think I just go ahead and play Windstorm Drake now. They've only got 2 cards in hand. And I can't attack this turn because of Forbidding Spirit, so that was a nice play by him. Resolute Watchdog. I'm just hoping he doesn't have any removal for my big boys that I've finally got out. Ah, yes. This is nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Problem is... Senate Courier, attacking with Senate Courier does me no good. Attacking with Windstorm Drake is gonna get killed. Excuse me. Again, yawning. Killed by the Grasping Thrall. So I guess I just attack with Azorius Knight Arbiter. They only have 1 card in hand. I really want to be able to press the offense right now, but I also want to keep my counter spells up. And I don't have the mana to play Shark to Crab and a counter spell. So, I mean, I do have combat tricks too. So like Rally to Battle is nice. Yeah, past end of combat. Go to my turn. Dang. Okay. That's nice. And it's a good pickup. But Quench is going to do me no good because they will have plenty of mana to pay for whatever they need. And I don't feel like I'm in a good enough position to play Rally to Battle right now. So I think I just, again, attack with Azorius Knight Arbiter and keep up my Thought Collapse. Thought Collapse is going to be huge because whatever they play next is probably going to be big, or it's going to be removal on my Windstorm Drake, I would guess. Because my Windstorm Drake is really what's keeping them frozen right now. I mean, Azorius Knight Arbiter is doing its fair share of work too. Okay, Guildgate is nice, because that means soon I can play Shark to Crab and Thought Collapse, but for now I keep the same, doing the same, because they're top decking lands, and we have a huge card advantage on them. Excuse me. What you got? Planes. That's sad. Okay, okay. Go back to my turn. Shimmer Possibility. Shark to Crab. I again attack with Azorius Knight Arbiter. We're getting close to being able to just wipe them with a rally to battle or something like that. Or something like that. I'm talking like a stupid person. Do you have anything good, opponent? Drill bit. Drill bit is bad. I think we probably thought collapse this. That's a bummer, but they're either gonna take my thought collapse or they're gonna take my rally to battle. Well, I just cleared a bunch of lands off the top of their deck for them. So that was lame. Ah, that's very nice. So I can... Yeah, if I adapt now, I can tap their Grasping Thrall and just go... I can start attacking them pretty mercilessly. Problem is, if they have a Summary Judgment in hand, they could kill my Windstorm Drake, which will be bad news, Bears. But I think I just attack with everyone and hope for the best. Deploy, you say? Deploy. I have a Quench, but they have enough mana to pay it. I let it resolve, and then they gain a bunch of life. Yeah, they gained 5 life off of that. Now they have enough blockers to kill Shark to Crab. If I let it happen, I could Slime Bind Forbidding Spirit. Or I could just kill all of these and not use my Slime Bind. I might be okay with this. Well, no, I don't think I like this trade. I'm going to Slime Bind Forbidding Spirit. And I keep my shark alive. Okay, so this is looking like it's going to be game. Yikes. Okay, so I'll play Shimmer Possibility, see what I pick up here. I also have a Rally to Battle. Yeah, we'll take Concordia Pegasus. So they can give Twilight Panther Death Touch and Indestructible and kill my Shark to Crab. So there's not really any point in attacking with Shark to Crab. Because it'll die. And then I'll just play a Concordia Pegasus, and that's probably game. I'll end my turn just to keep a Quench up, though it probably won't do me any good anyway. Oh my, Archway Angel is actually an incredible play for the opponent. What do they gain? 8 life off of this? What the heck? What a great top deck. I mean, probably not going to put them back in the game, but still, kind of ridiculous. Dang, bruh. Could I have one last turn? No, I couldn't have. No, I couldn't have. Okay. Let's see what I can do. Twilight Panther can still gain Death Touch, so there's no point in attacking with Shark to Crab. I could get rid of one of their blockers, or I could just... Yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll just be smart and attack. We attack with all of these. And then, yeah, so I knew they were going to do that, and that gives me a chance to kill the Archway Angel and kill their Grasping Thrall. So, sorry, buddy. That's why we didn't want them to play Drill Bit on us earlier. so Archway Angel gets indestructible. Not a big deal. We still don't lose Windstorm Drake, and we take the opponent to 6. I'll play the Pteramander. We should be able to adapt it next turn. And they lose. That should be game. I don't see what my... Well, I guess they can sack it to gain some life. So it's possible. Okay, so we play another Windstorm Drake. Or we could just adapt to the Pteramander. And we just... It really doesn't make a whole lot of difference what we do at this point. We're gonna probably win anyway, so we'll take away Archway Angel. And then we attack for the win with all our flyers. Yes, baby, yes. Yes. Ah. Silver tier 2. We've climbed quite a bit in this one event. Alrighty, that is 7 games down, 5 wins, 2 losses. Let's see if we can pick up these last 2 to get to 7 wins. It's feeling pretty dang good so far. I'm a little worried about how long this video is going to be. I've been playing for quite some time. We'll see. We'll see. You never really know how long these draft events are going to go. So yeah, sometimes you just make a really long video. And it's okay, because nobody's going to watch the whole thing anyway. It's fine. It's really fine. I know you guys only watch the first 10 minutes at most of these videos, so I know you probably won't even see me talking about it. It doesn't matter. Oh, ho, ho. I got you. I understand you, viewer. Loose Lonnie. This is an interesting hand. I don't love it, considering mulliganing, but I think I'm gonna keep, even though it's kind of a bad hand. We don't have a green mana source until now. We also don't have a double blue, which is something we need for whatchamacallit. Picking up a plains is bad. For Thought Collapse, we need double blue for Thought Collapse, and we're just drawing plains today. So we'll go Forest into Senate Courier. What does our opponent have to play? Gruesome Demise. Thank you. Grotesque? Yeah, Grotesque Demise. Excuse me. That's nice. I mean, I guess we probably play Syndicate Messenger and hope they don't have another Grotesque Demise. Okay, so it looks like they haven't had anything to play yet. So far, Grasping Thrall. Grasping Thrall is not good, but it's not the end of the world. I think Azorius Knight Arbiter is a really good play, though that prevents us from playing Summary Judgment on their turn. And we just have to hope they don't kill Azorius Knight Arbiter. I mean, as we always do. We just kind of have to hope our opponent doesn't have removal because we don't have any counterspells in our hand. Blade Juggler. You hate to see it. Okay. I'm gonna attack. Attack all. Get in 4 damage while I can. It looks like a summary. Justiciar's Portal. Huh. We'll play Summary Judgment before they can do that. And then we can play a Pteramander, which we're almost have the mana to adapt it, which is great. And we have a blocker up for the Blade Juggler, so we're in actually a decent position here, assuming they don't have removal. And they've got a load of mana over there, but looks like nothing to spend it on. Okay. What do I need to cast that? Yeah, I can adapt him this turn. So I'm gonna attack all. And I have to wait to adapt because if they have their own summary judgment and they cast it on Terramander, I can then adapt it. But if I adapt before that, they can kill it without me dealing the damage. Spire Mangler. Okay, resolve. Let's see what they do. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Resolve. See what they block. I'm assuming they'll block the Syndicate Messenger. Yeah, I'm a little scared about adapting this because they might have a summary judgment, but I'm going to do it anyway because I want to get the damage in, and we do. So that's nice. So they don't keep their Spire Mangler, and Afterlife pulls through for me. So now I have a 5/5 flyer, and they don't have a blocker for it. For shame. Oh, bummer. That's a big bummer. Okay, well, we're just gonna attack with everyone. Yep. And that's 8 damage. Yikes, opponent. What do you have over there? Nothing, it seems. I mean, I guess I shuffle my own in to maybe draw another Syndicate Messenger. Mostly doing that to draw a card, and it helps us not one bit. This is looking like a quick dub. Quick dubs are nice. Pass turn. Yeah, opponent can't do anything, and then we will... Can they stop me? What are they doing? Angel of Grace, huh? Interesting. Okay. When Angel of Grace enters the battlefield, until end of turn, damage that would reduce your life total to less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead. And they also have enough mana to exile Angel of Grace from the graveyard to make their life total 10. This is interesting. I really wish I had a counterspell right now, but I don't. So they're probably going to block the Terramander. And so their life total goes to 1. Then this turn, or next, or on my turn, I suppose, they can exile Angel of Grace from the graveyard. It costs 6 mana, but they have the mana for it. Even still, they have the mana for it, and they can make their life total 10. Yikes. Okay. I can still race them down, though. And they're still not attacking. I guess they can't really attack. Yep. Alright, let's see what they draw. If they top deck well, they could have a chance of winning back. That's very unfortunate. I'm hoping they attack with Impassioned Orator. Nope. Okay. Please give me something good. Okay, Windstorm Drake is nice, but not really gonna cut it. I guess I attack with Night Arbiter. And play the Windstorm Drake. So the problem with blocking their Syndicate Messenger is, I mean, I doubt they attack with Syndicate Messenger, but if they blocked with it, they get a creature token which gains them 1 life. It's not going to be a major issue, but it could be. I think I probably attack all because they... Will they block the Spirit token or will they block the Windstorm Drake? It's a tough question. I bet they block... I can't speak. I bet they block the Spirit token. That's fine. Because I can also play the Senate Courier. Which is a 2/4. And they're on their heels right now. It's only really a matter of time. Unless they happen to have drafted Akaya's Wrath, which would be insane. That would really set me back. Okay. Oh, well, they just give up. Okay. They could have hung on for like a little bit longer. because they had Pitiless Pontiff to sacrifice their Imperious Oligarch and Syndicate Messenger. But yeah, they were eventually going to lose. So, there we have it. That was the 6th win, baby. Can we get one more? Just one more? Just one more? And it earns us that second pack and that sweet, sweet 950 gems. Oh, can we please? Alright. I'm gonna stop begging and I'm just gonna put my game face on. No matter what though, this is our last game. Because we're at 2 losses and 6 wins, this will be the last game. Okay. Big money on this one. J-Rod 534. A gold ranked, my man. Okay, we go first, and we only have 2 lands. This is a horrible start. I guess it's not that bad because we do have Shimmer of Possibility to search for lands if things get hairy by turn 2. I want to keep this. I think I'm going to keep it. This is stupid, but I'm going to keep it because I hate mulliganing so much, and I'm scared to mulligan. I'm just going to hope that I draw into lands early so I don't have to play Shimmer of Possibility and dig for lands. But I think I have to. I could play Terramander instead. But I think it's probably smarter to play Shimmer of Possibility and pick up... Oh, jeez. Okay, I guess we take the forest. That's not great, but we do get it. Oh, please don't be Gates. Not a Gates deck. Alright, we'll go ahead and play Senate Courier. I need the mana for Thought Collapse really fast before they can get a Gatebreaker Ram onto the field. Gatebreaker Ram is just so hard to deal with. And I happen to know that there's a Slime Bind on the very bottom of my deck. And that's one of the only ways I have of dealing with Gatebreaker Ram, as we saw earlier if you were watching. Clamor Shaman. Okay, he's a 2/2. I can play Shark to Crab though, or Syndicate Messenger. Ooh. Which one do I play? I probably play Syndicate Messenger. I feel like Shark to Crab just gets killed, but Shark to Crab is so good. It's just so good. Let's go to combat. Let's do attack. Give me like 2 seconds to think about which to play. I'll play Shark to Crab. Why not? It's just a better creature than Syndicate Messenger. Mr. J-Rod, what you doing? Okay, they're thinking. They're playing more Guild Gates. Senate Courier. Okay. Okay. You really want to do that? Is that really what you want to do? I mean... I'll attack with Shark to Crab. I'm a little bit worried about a Summary Judgment on their turn, because they do have white mana. And that can deal 5 damage to my Shark to Crab. But I do get 4 damage down now. And I can play Syndicate Messenger. Or I could play Terramander and keep my Summary Judgment at the ready for Clamor Shaman. But I think I play Syndicate Messenger. It's just better. And this will give me 2 blockers. So even if they... Obviously they're going to make one of my creatures not be able to block. If they attack with Clamor Shaman, I can still have 1 ready to block. Okay. Okay. They got a lot of mana there. Well, a little more than me. Gruul Locket. I'm not worried about that. I guess that ramps them up a little bit. Oh, Grotesque Demise is so lame. I don't even get the Afterlife out of that. Okay, so they could attack with both? No? Okay, so yeah. I don't care. Okay, I think I don't adapt Shark to Crab yet because I need to. I'm gonna attack with both of these because they probably block Shark to Crab with Cynic Courier, or they block Cynic Courier and take 4 damage. All right, man. If you really want to take that much damage, that's fine. Yeah, I'll play Cynic Courier, and I have Summary Judgment at the ready. Yeah, I want to hold on to this adapt. I could have been dealing more damage, but his ability of tapping an opponent's creature is more important. And here's Wrecking Beast. Okay. They probably give that haste, yeah? Probably gives it haste. And they attack with both of those. They make my Cynic Courier unable to block. And then I will Summary Judgment on their Clamor Shaman. I take 6 damage from the Wrecking Beast, but I'm not too worried about that. This is why I wanted to save my Shark to Crab, because now I can deal with their Wrecking Beast. Well. Gosh, how much damage are you willing to take, my dude? Goodness gracious. Okay, I can't play Terramander because then I won't be able to play activate Shark to Crab. I want to activate Shark to Crab on their turn before combat. I'm a little bit worried about this being killed when I try to activate it. But that's a risk I have to take. Okay, so they're giving this Vigilance. Wait, is this combat step? Alright, that allows him to... Yeah, okay, so I tap the Wrecking Beast before the attack phase. This allows him to keep up a blocker for my Shark to Crab next turn, but also their Wrecking Beast will not untap during their next untap step. So he misses 2 combats with his big creature, and that should allow me to win the game. Because I will be able to put up, play Azorius Knight Arbiter. Oh, I also have Thought Collapse now, ready to go. So I could do this. I can give one of these Vigilance and still have a Thought Collapse at the ready. So this is not going to untap during its next untap step. So I'm just going to do this. Instead of playing Azorius Knight Arbiter, I'm going to give this Vigilance, and then I'm going to attack all. And I do have a Thought Collapse at the ready if they happen to have removal for Shark to Crab, or if they have like another Wrecking Beast or something that throws me for a loop. I have an answer for that. And I only get in 2 damage. Grotesque Demise. I think I'll let that resolve. I'm not worried about that because they lose their Cynic Courier. And they still can't attack with Wrecking Beast this turn, so unless they put down a blocker, I'll win next turn. And so, yeah, unless they have another blocker or they kill Shark to Crab this turn, I will win. I'm seeing if J-Rod's going to scoop. I mean, he has Gruul Locket. He could draw some cards to dig for removal. Gates ablaze. Okay, how many gates do you control? It's only 1, 2, 3, 4. So I assume he plays Gates Ablaze and then plays Summary Judgment on my Shark to Crab. Oh, but wait, no. Oh, but this will kill both because it'll get rid of my Snicker. I think I resolved this. How risky is this? How many gates does he have? I just want to make sure. How many? What is X? What does X equal? Please tell me what X. Okay, it's 1 gate, 2 gates, 3 gates, 4 gates. I think I have to resolve this because if he has a Summary Judgment, he can still kill my Shark to Crab. Okay, so Shark to Crab goes to 1. And then what you got? What you got, J-Rod? Skewer the critics. Nice try, buddy. Woo. Okay. So he didn't have what I thought, but I was still able to avoid that. That's a GG. GG, boys. Let's go. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry you had to witness that. I just got so excited. Yeah, it's the beauty. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, let's open those packs. See what we got. We got 3 packs to open for you here. Pack 1. What do we got? Priest of Forgotten Gods. Nice, pretty little priestess. Number 2. We got Bedeck Bedazzle. Very nice. Number 3. Rare wild card, that's nice. And an amplifier. Lovely. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I really doubt any of you stuck around for this horribly long video, but if you did, you were my new best friend. As usual, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like on it, and maybe a comment. And if you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. Bye.